Hi everyone, my name is Kalai Maniji and our project title is Analytics of Healthcare Data and our team ID is PNT2022TMID23311. This is our team ID. Let's involve into our project. Just log in into this IBM Cognos Analytics with Watson. After logging it will showing like an open menu. Just click on to this open menu. It will showing like upload data, content and everything. Then next just click on to this content page. It will showing like 4 types of sprint, that is dashboard, exploration, report and then story. Just click on to this exploration. It will showing like one kind of chart. From this chart it will search beyond know the stay by patient IDs and then patient ID. Then next we are click on to the sources. From the sources itself we are seeing the bed grade updated, city code updated, hospital code count. Then click on to this 3 dot. We have to create a calculation. From this calculation itself we have to code it. First check the data. If the data is missing source patient data, then we have to go with this medium data value source. After that we have just click on to the city code updated. From the city code updated we have to create a calculations from the city code updated itself. From the data, if the patient data is missing, then we have to go with this average data value.
Hi all, I'm Janardani. I'm going to explain about the explorations I have done using which reports are made. The reports consist of a complete conclusion of what is derived from the exploration. The first one is the graph that depicts the severity of illness for each and every patient ID, and it shows that many of the patients have a severity of illness around moderate level. The next one, we have a table that depicts the number of patients in each and every department, namely the TB and chest disease, anesthesia, gynecology, radiotherapy and surgery according to different age categories like 0 to 10, 11 to 20 till 91 to 100. The next, we have the availability of extra rooms in the hospital based on the regions and the hospital ID depicted using a pie chart. The next one is the type of admissions for each and every department depicted using a waterfall chart, and the admissions show an increase in all the 5 departments, namely the TB and chest disease, anesthesia, gynecology and surgery, and the last column shows the sum of all the admissions. That is also an increase. The next one is the patient ID and stay depicted by a line and column graph. In this, the number of stay is low when the stay is around the range of 61 to 70 and eventually increases and becomes the highest when it's around the range of 71 to 80. This concludes the reports. Thank you.
I'm Amrisha and I'll be explaining the dashboard which I have done. So here in the overview page, we can see that the total number of patients is easily seen, and also the admission deposits and also the total number of visitors. From this we'll easily get a clear picture of how the data are interrelated and how many data are there in the given data set, which is the trained data set. So if we move on to the page 1, we'll also see the number of patients as per the ward types. So in the x-axis we have the ward type, so which is nothing but P, Q, R, S, T, etc. And in the y-axis we have the number of patients in 10,000 range. So it is easily depicted using the area graph. So from this we'll easily understand the number of patients who are admitted in each and every ward. And we can also see the total number of patients here. So in the next page, we'll be easily interacted with the table, so in which we have the age, department as well as a patient count. So we can also see the summary which tells that the number of patients in particular age range. So, and in the hen summary we will be seeing the number of patients entirely for all the age group. So we can also see the bed grade for each and every hospital region. So the darker color and also the bigger bubble represent that more quality of bed is there in the region. And when we look at the total patients by hospital code, we can see that it is very interactive and it is depicted using the radial graph. So the total patients is seen, and the cases by severity of illness is also seen, where we have moderate, minor and extreme. So more number of patients are with the severity as moderate, as we can see 1,75,843 people are with the severity as moderate. And in the admission deposits in the hospital, we can see the admission deposit in the x-axis and the hospital code in the y-axis. So if we just over on it, we'll be able to see the admission deposit in that particular hospital code. So if we click on that hospital code, I have just taken the top 5 hospitals where the admission deposits are more, and the visitors of patient according to the hospital region is depicted via the waterfall graph. Here we can only see the increase, we can't see the decrease since there is no decrease in the visitors with patients. So, and we can also see some increase of 5 here. So, and at last we have the patient in hospital regions. So we can just zoom in if we want. Yeah. Here if we just hover on any particular region, we will be able to see the number of patients admitted there. According to the hospital regions, we will be able to easily see and easily track in how many patients are admitted in a particular region, and we can also derive that where can we get admitted to make our disease less spreadable. So that's it about the dashboard. Thank you.
So hello everybody, I'm Sushma, and today I'm here to explain about the IBM user stories which I've done. User stories act as a common language between all participants in the development process. Product owners, architects, designers and developers must share a common understanding of these stories. There are 3 elements for a user story: the one who wants the functionality, what it is they want and why they want it. So in order to understand deeper about the IBM user stories, let's quickly look at it from the story 1 that we have created on the Cognos. So yeah, here goes our project, which is Analytics for hospitals healthcare data. And let's take a look at the user story 1, which is patient severity of illness. The severity of the patients are calculated based on 3 levels. Patient ID ranges from almost 3.7 billion to 12 billion when severity of illness is moderate. So, yeah. Moving on, we have patient stay. The total number of results for stay across all patients is over 8,000. So, it is clearly depicted using the visualization that we have shown. And thirdly, we have the number of patients in a department according to age. More number of people are admitted in the age category 41 to 50. Finally, the summary of all the patients admitted within an age group is seen. And moving on, we have extra room availability as per hospital code. Across all values of hospital code, the sum of available extra rooms in hospital is over 397,000, whose respective available extra rooms is 50.2% of the total. So it is clearly represented using the visualization. That is in the form of a pie chart. So we have the available extra rooms in hospital, which is nearly 1 lakh. And again, moving on, we have increasing admission in department. The most common value of department gynecology occurring over 249,000 times, which is 78.3% of the total. Now moving on, we again have patients and their case by stay. The total number of results for stay across all stays is 5. Patient ID is unusually high when stay is 71 to 80. So we can clearly look at the patients in their case by stay using the graph that is shown. And moving on, again we have the extra rooms availability in all hospital regions. The extra rooms available in all the hospital regions are shown. The areas with more rooms are represented with dark colors, whereas those with lowest additional rooms are represented with light colors respectively. So here we are not clearly able to look at it. So let's just quickly take a look at it from the website. So as I already mentioned, the areas with more rooms are represented with dark colors, and the ones that are having less rooms are represented with very light colors. So that is clearly shown here. So we just open the website quickly because it is more clearly visible here. So yeah. So that's about the explanation of the IBM stories. Thank you so much.
I am Manisha. This is our final website of our project, where we have home, dashboard, report, stories. In the dashboard, we have visualized some set of data for the hospital, where we have shown in separately and also in the overview type. And next we went for reports, where we have given the detailed view of the what we have analyzed in the with the data for the hospital, where we can find the stay of the patient and also how the severity of illness based on this patient's ID. And then where we have made a stories is nothing but we have made it in a scene way, where we have in these stories we have given the detailed conclusion of our project for the hospitals, prediction of length of the stay for the hospitals. So where in the home page, where we can go through